one. I think it's 7:30 here. We'll call the meeting to order. All members are present and accounted for. Would everyone please stand and move your headgear as we say the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we only have one item this evening on our special agenda, and I would look for a motion to
Oh, to approve the agenda.
to approve it.
Sorry,
No, that's fair, the way things go.
I'll just shut up.
To approve the agenda as shown.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll
Clint?
second.
And Jolynn on the second. Other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is carried. Public input. Anyone wish to speak?
Just want to thank you for being here tonight and for spending your night on the night that you're not supposed to be meeting, and for showing on up tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll close the public input. And here we go with our new business. Having lost a very valued member of the board, moved out of the district, we need to replace that, and following the parameters of replacement. It was the board's request that we put an application process together, and it was open for 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks closed, we had 2 applicants for the position. We can do one of 2 things. We can read each of their applications, but if we do one, we do them both in the entirety, and since these were online and open to the public, everybody has a chance to review them already. So the process will work that we will open for nominations, and depending on the number that get nominated, we'll just move on from there and take a vote on it. Nominations do not need to be seconded for the position, and we will call for nominations for the position of replacement of Bill Thompson on the school board at this time. Open for nominations.
Well, first off, I want to say thank you for applying to help out our school and our community. But I would like to nominate Brian Lewis.
Motion for Brian Lewis. Nomination for Brian Lewis. Do we have any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Third and final question, are there any other nominations for the replacement of the board member? We will close nominations at this time. So next step for us would be to Lewis as the replacement for Bill Thompson on the school board. Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is carried by a 5-0 vote. Excuse me, I did vote in the affirmative for Brian. Brian, congratulations. You will be seated at a subsequent meeting 30 days from now.
Yeah, we will contact you. Lori and I will probably the meeting with you and let you know the timeline for getting you seated.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Okay, that has passed. Now, clerk needs to read the resolution on the subsequent page, and using Brian's name under sub D5 down there, and then we will vote on honoring the resolution.
Do I want a first and a last name?
What's that?
Do I need a first and a last name in that spot?
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
Okay. Whereas a vacancy exists in the office of school board member with a term expiring the first Monday in January 2027, and whereas the vacancy occurred less than 90 days prior to the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November in the first or second year of the vacant term. Now therefore be it resolved by the School Board of Independent School District Number 252, State of Minnesota as follows. Pursuant to the Minnesota statute, section 123B.09, subdivision 5B, Brian Lewis is hereby appointed to fill the vacancy and to serve until a successor is elected and qualified. The appointed shall be effective 30 days after the adoption of this resolution unless a valid petition to reject the appointee is filed with the school district clerk pursuant to Minnesota statute section 123B.09, subdivision 5B, within the 30-day time period.
So board members, we need to approve this by resolution, that statement. So at this point in time, the clerk will read our names off individually and we will vote. A yes vote is for the acknowledgement of the appointment.
Luke,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Katie,
Yes.
Clinton,
Yes.
Okay, that passes by a 5-0 vote. Thank you, Claire. Anyone else need to speak to the cause at all, as long as we're here?
I'd just like to thank both for applying too. A couple of us were in that same situation, so kind of know what it's like to go through that and appreciate the willingness to serve. For me personally, on the gentleman that we nominated was, his in-building experience was important to me. I think going back to the survey we did with our staff, where they said there's probably some room for us to grow or get better, I think this maybe bridges some of that gap and we can improve there. So that's really what made me go this route.
Anyone else?
I would echo that, just for, what we were looking for and at this point, so.
Lifelong residents, schools, and kids in the system,
Yep.
Having a teacher background is
for sure.
awesome.
Bring different
A great perspective.
Yep.
And we have to hand it to Danielle, and I don't know if I know her or not, but she has at least a child in the school district.
Absolutely.
Correct.
And,
And just the willingness to step up and serve is a huge deal.
Yes.
if you're not totally familiar long-term with our school and with our community, that is a very bold move, and congratulations for her for reaching out to us.
And hopefully she'll, maybe in the future,
Give it another
give
shot.
it another shot.
Okay. Folks, I don't think we have anything else on the agenda. Having said that, I would look for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Jolene on the motion,
A second.
seconded by Luke. Any other discussion? All in favor of adjournment, say aye.
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 Opposed? We are finished.